Yep. What I did for my final project was create a Moonlander game. In my update world, I added a play-in false, and if play-in was true, it would start updating the physics engine, and so that it would start moving. If the player-controlled lander got out of the field of view due to hitting the ground too fast or whatever, it would bounce back into place. Probably could have done something better than this, but this was why Saab got the camera to follow the lander's position, and when the player reaches the goal or the lander reaches the goal, it'll play a sound and cause the game to stop running. This count feature makes it so that the sound only plays once. Same goes for here, which this when the game starts, it'll let you know where the goal is located. Since in here I've given the goal, I created the goal to randomize itself, so that all the way down on here the waypoint's position will appear here in a random location and on the y-axis. Since the lander only can move on the x-axis left forward or the z-axis up and down. Added the lander. This is where I added the terrain. I tried to get triangle meshes to work, but that wasn't going well for me. Hey, I got to like Sunday. Hey, and basically just had to scrap the entire thing because I was running out of time to get other stuff working. So I switched to just doing a ground plane, so there is some clipping with the lander. I also added invisible wall holes so that the lander never goes never goes out of bounds. Let's go and run the game now. The lantern loads in first, but if you give it a couple of seconds, the moon terrain will appear. And there it is. There's the moon. So when I hit this window is controlled by the is GUI. Its default is set to open. And when I hit to play a game, the lander will start to fall due to the moon's gravity. When I hold W, it slows it down. If I if I hold A, it'll start to move. Uh, and as you can see, the lander was about to jump out of fray, but it bounced back into place so that it's still in the play area. Uh, I reached the waypoint, so as you heard, it played the sound in the game. And there was one over here. Here it is. That is where the goal was located, and it found it to the left. My problem I've run into the. Let's close this game and then relaunch it. A problem I've run into though is that the waypoint is normally in the exact same place as last time. Also, you can only have one force applied at a time, so it can either go left, can either go right, left, or up, but you can't do both for some reason. Even the when the key is put, it's just asking for if. It's not doing an if then else statement. So not sure why it's only registering one key click. Maybe 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 would need a different SDL keyboard event and variable to work to register multiple keys being pressed, but uh, that's what I got at the moment. I did some tweaking and added my way the this waypoint lander as way, which is basically a waypoint, but did recognize it recognizes what it needs to do. Oh, and it copies some from the initial waypoint. The only thing that really changed was the on create to make a play in, and also the on trigger to make it congratulate you on winning. The rest it basically copies from the waypoint spherical that we start with. That just basically the template. This is where I did my hey GUI for the start game. Had some issues with this getting it to work. Like the first time I tried it, it would just constantly go switch between playing, running, playing, running, playing, running. Like the button was being constantly clicked. But I figured that issue out. Not fully sure how, but it's working now. So it returns whether her playing is true or false, which is registered down here. Or the GUI changes the value of playing whenever it does start running. And that is basically it. Thank you for watching, and I hope all of you have a great summer. Yep, yep, yep.